Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more FM22. We are playing with the Bohemians in the Czech Republic, and we are doing really good. Well, that is nice to say, isn't it? It's been nice. It's been good. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Lots of wins here. Yeah, so let's just begin with the first one, because that is also the most crazy one. And I was thinking, right after we had won against Slovakia here 4-0 in the last episode, I was thinking, everything is good, and we get this game. This is probably one of the, at least in top 3 of the most crazy games that I have seen in FM22 of all the games I've seen so far. Why is it crazy? Well, first off, there are 6 goals in this one. That's crazy in itself, right? But, not that crazy, but... So, conceding 3 goals against Sigma Olmüt. Yeah, we are away from home, but still, that's, yeah. Now, all those 3 were conceded from set pieces. 2 from corners and 1 from a free kick. And 2 of them within 5 minutes. In the 5 minutes of, in the first half, right? And then after that, we scored in the 11th and in the 12th, just a couple of minutes later, right? I was just, what is going on here? What makes this even more crazy? We had 4. Yes, let's go in here. We had 4. Oh, we can't see that. Let's make sure we can see it, because it was such a crazy game that I want to talk about it. Then we had 4 disallowed goals after we have scored the last one, right? We had 4 goals in that half, in the second half, that was disallowed to win the game. I was just, come on! No! They played well. To be honest, Sigma Olmüt has probably been the biggest opponent this season. I'm not sure if it's because how they set up, or we had a poor day, or what it was, but this has been the most tough game in the season so far. And still, we got a result, but it's not a great one, but it was a result. This is one of the most crazy games. But yeah, great Pasalik here again. He's just, he's just a player for us. He's just a player for us. So that's the most crazy game. Top 3 games that I have seen in FM22. That was brilliant. I wish I had recorded that, but I can't record them all. Next up, Bayer Leverkusen at home, 2-0. Yeah. I mean, we're doing great here. That's 500k down the, to the bank. There we go. Solil and Torre Grossa on a penalty. Lovely. I don't know what else to say. Next game against Banja Ostrava. We know that Banja Ostrava is like, they are a top 5, in the top 5 at least, for the most part. They definitely want to be in there, Banja Ostrava. So, conceding, and we did concede very late, as we can see here, in the overtime. And that is somewhat of a thing that happens for us, at least a couple of times now. So, but still, we managed to win it. Uku with 2 goals, love to see it. So, an important win at home, very important to win that one. Then an away game against Kradek Kralov, it was a pretty hard game, but we did manage to win it 1-0 away from home with a Wesley goal. He's getting a little bit better now, Wesley. I'll say he's getting a little bit better. It's not too much of a big concern anymore about him. Then in the FA Cup, I pretty much a lot of rotation here, right? A lot of rotation in this one. Players that would normally not play in there. Actually, yeah, Hurak was in there. Actually, we were playing a lot of the players that are. Bess was in there. He's not playing too often anymore. So, yeah, just a bit of rotation on the players. 8-1. Ernesto Torre Grossa with 5 goals. Uku with 2 as well. 10.0 in rating for Tarragrossa. Now, that's also our biggest result ever, right? And it's also the biggest amount of goals ever for a player. So he's going to take some records here, Ernesto, and also, of course, the record of getting the biggest result. But it is not the biggest result in the first division because it's the FA Cup. But that's behind the point, right? Beside the point, not behind the point, beside the point. So another really, really solid performance there. And then I thought, okay, Dynamo Kiev away from home, we're probably going to lose this one. Nope. Nope. We're not even conceding against them. Brilliant game by Pasalik. I mean, he's just killing it. Ernesto Tarragrossa as well with a goal, and Templeman with a goal. Lovely stuff. And then this 2-1 result against Sparta Prague. Wesley with 2 goals. Can it get better? I don't know if it can get better. I think we can only go downhill from here. This has been a really, really good start to the season. I mean, we have lost 1 game. We have 2 draws, and the rest is wins. Yeah, we're still not in front. Sparta Prague is just too good. They have 1 more win than us compared to a draw that we have. So they're still in front of us, but I mean, big picture stuff here, we're doing great. I mean, we're on top of the European competition league here as well, or European league, with 6 points in front of Bayern and Bayer Leverkusen, that is, not Bayern. Tepley seems to have a really, really good season. That's interesting to see. It's not. I mean, they have some seasons they seem to be doing okay, but I'm also a little bit afraid about Boleslav here because they seem to be. I just checked out the. I don't know where it is. Can we see it somewhere here near stages? There we go. If you look at the against here, they have only let in 6 goals. That's the best defense. We have to play them soon enough, and I'm a little bit worried about these guys. They don't score a lot either, but that's gonna be a tough opponent for us because we need to beat them. That's for sure. But I don't know why I said that because I thought it was an interesting little statistic that Boleslav seems to be really good defensively speaking this season. So anyway, that was the schedule, and today we are gonna have to play Victoria Pilsen away from home. That's a tough one. We are favorites. We are the favorites now for that one. Wowza. Wowza. And also going to Vienna. So we're going to Austria. Wait, is that Austria? Yes, it's. I was confused if it was Austria or what is it called, Switzerland. But yeah, it's Austria. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting as well. If we can win that, we got 9 points already. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? So I guess we should just get in. Oh, wait, hold on. I got a couple of other things, right? I got a couple of other things to talk about. We do have, before, yeah, the transfer is of course closed now, but it wasn't in the last episode. So we did have a couple more going out. We don't have anyone coming in. We have sold Vaclav Doodle for 100k. Yeah, 100k to Boleslav. Please take him off my hands. That's fine. I mean, yeah, he's fairly decent and all, but 100k, sure, I'll take that. Bedaka, I'm very happy about this deal as well. Tepley is taking him, and maybe that's why they're doing so great, because they got Bedaka. I don't know. But it is with a mandatory buyout. So he has to be bought for 56k when. So that's great, and they're paying the wages and all. So brilliant. That's brilliant. I almost got rid of all the players we set out to get rid of. I think I got 2 of them left, or maybe 3. So out of those, I don't know, was it 13, 14 guys? They're gone. Most of them are just gone, right? We have a lot of outs. We have a lot of outs here. We earned 625k. Could have wished for more. Could have wished for millions. But overall, we got rid of a lot just in the wage budget as well. So that's pretty good. Where are we actually on the wage budget? Still 61k. Okay, but we have been up towards the 70k at some stages. So 61k. Yeah, that's pretty good, especially when you think about you got 6.2 in the bank, right? And 5.3 million in the transfer budget that I'm not spending. I am considering spending them, but why would I do that when we're doing this well? Right? Why would I spend the money? Now, I have actually spent some of the money. I actually just had 10 million. So what did I spend that on? Well, the obvious things, right? The obvious things, the improved of training facilities and the improving of youth facilities, because I do plan to make this a long-term kind of save. How long? Until FM23. Absolutely. Yeah, that's about it. It could even for me, it's probably well, for you guys, it might be longer than that because I can't push out too many. I can't push out that many episodes. I can play faster than I'm making episodes, basically, right? So I got that much free time on my hand. But I'm only pushing out 1 episode a day. But yeah, I could literally have hundreds of episodes of this easily done by when FM23 is coming out. So yeah, that's interesting as well. But also the board is happy with how we're doing things. So should we just get into the tactical meet? Well, I'm not going to show you the tactical meet and all that. But I do have a couple of changes. So let's get into who we are playing and what changes I have made. Alrighty, so yeah, a couple of small changes here. I have taken out, on the fullbacks, I have taken out a couple of different things. So they now only have cross from deep, shoot less often, tackle hard, and mark tighter. Are they working like that? I think so. I think so. Also, the wide target man, well, we don't have one right now, but if we move over to this tactic, we can see it. They got nothing on them right now, and they are just on the support. Nothing in there anymore. So, yeah, there we go. And I've also decided that when I do play Pasalic over here, and I do also want to play Wesley, I'll just play him as an inside forward, because Pasalic is just that important in those big matches. So in this one, we're not going to play with wide target man. Siska, consistently bad this season, so that's another reason for not playing a wide target man, because Siska haven't really been good on that positioning. I haven't really found the role for him yet, to be honest, and right now he's at a standstill, right? His development is a standstill, and he hasn't really been that great. He's okay. I mean, he's okay, but he's not really that great at the moment. So yeah, that's another thing. Also, I've changed the complete forward to an advanced forward, and so far Torregrossa, and I would also say that one time that Siska had played up there as that advanced forward, they have just been a little bit more solid. So I'm gonna do that, and we're not pressing or anything, but they will not drop as deep as the complete forward will. But yeah, I think the advanced forward is just helping me out. I have also changed it back to mixed crossing again. Because the low crosses was not creating enough chances really for that is probably not true either. I just went back to mixed crosses for reasons. Well, actually one of them is that the fullback was never crossing. He was just never, because he couldn't do a low cross into the wide target man or something like that. So he never really crossed the fullback. Now he is crossing from time to time, making those through balls or crosses into the inside forward or the wide target man that we normally play with. So that's another reason for the mixed crosses instead, because otherwise the fullback would absolutely do crap. I saw really low ratings on them, probably because that's one of the reasons why, and also some of the instructions he had, like shorter passing. Well, if I want him to cross it, then shorter passing is not. That's not the one to go for, right? And also he had take fewer risks as well. Nah, they can take the risk. That's fine. Cross it sometimes, take the risk. So there we go. That's the changes that I have made. Have I done anything else? Nope, that's the changes. A couple changes here and there. So I am doing changes while we're still doing fairly good. But it's just, okay, I'm seeing something and I'm changing it. I mean, I'm trying to develop the tactics really slowly. And I mean, so far so good, right? So far so good. It looks like we are doing really great stuff in there. So for today's game against Victoria Pilsen here away from home, it's going to be Mikulic Chavoy, who, yeah, I mean, he's probably been my best defender over there. I mean, I don't know. Some of the other guys have been injured here. Enrique has been injured. Dara has been injured a couple of times, but probably Dara has been the best one. But Chavoy has definitely been good. I mean, he is pretty consistent, right? He's pretty consistent in what he's doing, so he's gonna get this start. Marcel and Haustak, two best defenders. Finson, I wouldn't say he's the best defender over there. He's been consistent, but yeah, I would probably call him the best one, because Colina, as you can see here, not quite there yet. He's solid, but he's not on the same level as Finson. And Finson actually had an injury not long time ago, so he's coming back from that one. Aikidi, best halfback, he's in there. Solil, probably the best box-to-box midfielder. The best deep line playmaker, Templeman, in there. Pasalic, probably the best player in the club. And Weasley, who is really coming into some good form here. We can see it right here. He is on last match rating 8.8 and last first team games 7.26. And his overall is, so he's definitely getting into form. He's winning 70% as well, so that's not bad. Torregrossa, well, Torregrossa, same deal. He is getting into some really good form right now, scoring a lot of goals. But some of them were five of them is in the same game, so just have that in mind. And 3 of them is penalties, so yeah, have that in mind. But that's the guys we're gonna bring. Of course, basically the best players out there for this game. Yeah, I would say so. So let's get into it and see if we can beat Victoria Pilsen here. It's going to be a tough one, I think. But it's not impossible that we are the best team out there. Against Sparta Prague, we were by far the better team. Even against Sparta Prague, we were the better team. It looks like we have nailed some kind of tactic that is just Good. Always my target. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the striker, right? I was just thinking that was a winger, but that it wouldn't actually matter. Oh wow, they are okay. It seems like they might be a little bit scared of us playing that formation. I mean, they should. They should be scared of us. We are probably the best team right now in the Czech Republic. Yes, we are behind Sparta Prague, but I mean, I would say we are on par with Sparta Prague right now. We don't have better players than them, but we are probably, in terms of when the league is going to come down to the end, I think we're going to be up there fighting for a top 2 spot. I think so this season. I would be gutted if we're not. Honestly, I think we do. I think we're good enough, and I also think the tactic is good enough to be up there now. Yeah, so I think top 2, but could also be top 3. But it's definitely up in those positionings. Tora Grossa with a good cross into Wesley. I mean, he's not a big guy, Wesley, so he's not really good on the crosses. But what he is good at is through balls and finding space behind the central defenders. Okay. Can we win that? Yes. Are you kidding me? What was that, Marcel? What on earth was that? Oh, you just gave it away right when you have won it. That was pretty stupid. Templeman, Aikidi, Templeman, Salil, all the way back to Mikulec. Hausdak. What is going on with my defenders right now? Oh my... Every time I'm recording. Nah, that's not it. That's not it. Just he'll. I think it's only the 3rd or 4th goal from open play, and it's the first one where it's a big mistake by the central defenders. Actually, it was Aikidi, wasn't it? He has like 100% pass completion, right? What is this? Why are they playing this much better than us? Is it because they're playing that low block 4-5-1 kind of thing? It is not even a low block, it's just... Interesting. We need to really take note of that. So Lil, Akidi... No more mistakes, Akidi. I mean, I think that's the first mistake I've ever seen him do where it's actually leading to a goal, so... I mean, I'm gonna write it off as yeah. Something like that, right? Havoy, Akidi, over to Finson. See if he can do something from over here. He got a little bit of space. He shouldn't really pass it, but he's doing it anyway. Cross it, I mean. Well, he should cross it. Actually, he should probably... Did I take it out so he's not crossing from deep anymore? Wait. No, he is crossing from deep. Good. That's actually one of the things that I put in that they should do. He just decided to go cross it from, well... Yeah. The byline. Alright. Come on, boys. We need a goal now. Wesley with I think it was a decent shot, actually. I think it was on target, but it got blocked. It was a low shot. And he is also fighting all the way back here to maybe win it back. Nope. Alright. Dang! So, one thing is... that we have conceded a little bit too many goals, I would say. Our expected conceded is lower than how many we have conceded, right? So we're doing a little bit worse in terms of conceded goals than I would like to see. In terms of goals scored, we're also doing a little bit worse than our XG is suggesting we should be able to do. There's another chance for them. These guys are playing really well against us. This is one of the first teams that are probably better than us out there on the day. Which is making me think, how can I change that? They are really good against our inside forwards, probably because they have 5 guys in the midfield. Right. I don't think this is working with 2 inside forwards. I need that wide. Actually, let's take a look at the pass map. Oh, I can't do that. Shit, this whole shitty shit. Fucking SI. I really hate this. Because there are no places right now where I can see the pass map. Which is stupid. Right. So I don't have the information that I need to make my changes, right? That's stupid. That's silly. I don't even have it in the halftime. I only have it when there are no highlights. It's so stupid. It is just the most ridiculous thing. Yeah, I'm inclined to say that we need White Target Man. Because the White Target Man is creating more space for others. Especially the white back. The wing back, sorry. Right back. Havoy is already having a pretty decent game, actually. But so who is not doing well? Wesley and, yeah, the two inside forwards, right? So let's try and do something there. What can we do? Well, we could try and... Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking what... Because the problem is I have no information of how they are playing. Right now I have no information. So I basically need to pause the game when this highlight is over. Then I need to pause the game and take a look at the pass map and all that. Because otherwise I can't do it outside. When we have a highlight, I can't check it. Then I'm apparently watching only the game and not whatever app I got. Actually, oh wait, we do have this touchline tablet. Oh, good. I can actually see it. But this is not what passing. There we go. Okay. Huh. No, it's looking pretty normal actually. They're definitely focusing on our right hand side because yeah, they got space over there, of course. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna pull my wing back. Right? I'm gonna pull him back on support. And I'm gonna tell him to... Yeah, just that. Just so he's not further... Actually, go on a... Nah, wing back on support maybe. I still want him to overlap when we do have the ball, but I want him to be a little bit further back normally. Yeah, that will do. And oh, now I can't edit it again if I want to make more changes. That's so stupid as well. That's just... I think it's the silly thing that you can't go in there again. I can cancel it and then do it again, but I need to do all the changes again then. Just, you know, silly small things that is just annoying. So we are playing Pridewell there, but we're not getting it up to our inside forward. Okay. We need to connect Wesley somehow. He needs to come deeper. He needs to come deeper to connect up with them. Okay, cancel that. Go back to the tactic. Go on support here. And go on support here. And we only got one guy on attack, but we can actually make Pasalic go on attack here instead. Because we are forcing it down the left anyway. Why was he on attack anyway then? I'm confused. Why was he on attack? Shouldn't it be the other side? Oh no, I switched it around. Right, okay. But for this match, it seems like we might need to do it like this way and force our way through this half over here and also be a little bit more defensive on the right-hand side. That's what I'm reading from these pass maps. Let's check out the heat map. Yeah. Yeah, they're making overloads over there. We need our wing back a little bit further back. Right, and how are we doing? We are not really getting up there. We are getting up there, which is what I'm... Pasalic needs to find space up there. So, and also the wing back, of course. So, okay, let's try that and see how that goes. Get this tablet away. There we go. Okay, so that's the changes that I have done. And hopefully that's going to be us playing it just a little bit better. Sometimes you just need slight improvements to find the goals and not concede goals as well. But we'll see if that happens, or... I mean, so far it seems like an even game, but if we can just, you know, let it go our way, right? That's what I'm looking for in those pass maps and stuff. Okay, we got it up to Wesley. That's what we were looking for. And this is the ball we were looking for, right? This is the ball. He's not going to get the goal here, Salil, because he's not a very good goal scorer. But those opportunities is going to lead us to get more men forward on a throw-in, on a corner and stuff like that, and then get the goals. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for those breakthroughs. Winners? Ah, shit, he's getting in. He's really getting in. Wow, that should have been a goal. I don't know how our central defenders are doing shite here. Halverstag and Marcel have not been as good this season as last season, I would say. Not as great. Especially Marcel has not been as great. Okay. Corner. We have not been great on corners either. We have conceded quite a few on corners. This time we're not. But they are looking pretty dangerous, right? They are definitely looking great here. This is, along with the other game that was a 3-3 game, this has been the hardest game for me. Even when we played against Bayer Leverkusen and stuff. Bayer Leverkusen was easier than this. Hauerstak, Marcel. Hauerstak, Marcel. Don't lose it here. Aikidi. Hauerstak, Timberman. Nice passing here. That's lovely. Ah, it's a good chance. It's a good chance by Torregrossa. But we do get a corner where we are pretty good. We do get a lot of goals from corners. And that was also a half decent chance right there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I think we're playing a little bit better now. Get more chances. Oh god, another corner for them right before the half time. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, right. It's not even showing in the XG. What the hell? That was big. Maybe it was offside or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was big. Right, so tough game. Tough game away from home here. We're still in it. But I think a draw is probably more likely right now. Did my changes do anything? I don't know. I can't tell. We saw that one opportunity where Wesley was connecting up with the midfield. So, kind of. But I might need my white target man in there. It kind of looks like a situation where I need my white target man. Or another big chance for them. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... I mean, Pasalic is not working this game. So I think I'm gonna make us early sub here. Because he's not working anyway. So... and I also want to just turn it around. And... maybe we should keep Pasalic in there. And take Wesley out. And bring Ukwu in. Because Ukwu is so good against this... Actually, I want to check something out. I want to check... I want to check the opposition here. I want to check their fullback over here. So that's the defender right. He's fairly poor in the air. What about the other side? Also, he's a little bit better. So definitely and he's also very far forward. So that is where I would like probably the inside forward to be on attack. So that's the other side, right? So that's that tactic. No, it's not. What? I'm confused. Why is he on attack over here? This guy should be on attack in this tactic, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't... I must have messed it up here. Because that is... yeah, that is right. That is right. So I want it actually to be like this. So it is Pasalic coming off. Because I want the inside forward on attack over here because of who they're playing as their right back. Because we can actually get that. And also creating spaces over here. Pushing a little bit on... yeah, I'm talking to myself here anyway. I think Siska. Let's bring him in and see what he can do on that white target man role. I think it's okay with Chavoy still on that support role. And then again, I'm gonna bring him further forward again. Yep. Alright, that's the change. Okay. Is it gonna help us? Nah. I mean, again, slight changes can help us, but we're up against a good team, so... There we go, Wesley. He's running into problems. I mean, I'm telling him to do that. With our instructions. Team instructions, that is. Dribble more. Right. This is gonna be probably the worst result of the season. Of course, when I'm recording, right? It's... yeah. Ravoy not winning his header. They bringing it down for that guy. Marcel is not on his marking. Marcel is having a terrible season of this standard, I would say. Of his standard, he's having a terrible season right now. 2 goals. I'm gonna say that we're gonna lose this one now. I don't see us scoring 2 goals. It's possible, but I just don't see it. And they could even score a third. Which I mean, I'm basically trying to find a goal conceded 0.60 to 0.70 per game. Right now we are conceding over 1 goal per game. It's not great. It's our defenders are not really doing as good this season as they were last season, I would say. All right. Well, definitely something to think about here, because we shouldn't be doing this poorly against Victoria Pilsen away from home, compared to what I've seen in other matches. So there might be something to be said here about how we're doing things, or changes at least. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure of that. Let's take a look at this again. All right. Now this all looks perfectly fine to me. There's nothing here where I'm thinking I need to change something right now. Yep, it's all looking exactly how it should. This is looking exactly how it should. I don't know. How's the statistics looking? Rather good. No, actually, it's not looking too good, because we don't really want to control the game like this with possession. That's actually not to our advantage, to be honest. Not really. So that's a bit of a problem, and it's more down to how Victoria Pilsen is playing, and we have a hard time breaking them down in possession here. And when we are getting into that box area and they are standing so compact and just defending down there, we cannot really open up for them. It's so hard to find the goals, and then they get those counters, right? Or countering. Actually, no, that's not true. Both of the goals didn't come from counters. None of them. I mean, it's not a bad game when you look at the statistics, but this is not exactly how we want to play. They are kind of allowing us to have the possession, which is not to our advantage. We want the possession sometimes, but we don't want to be power playing them. That's a decent effort by Templeman. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I think we're playing better now, but yeah. I think Finson is coming off. Or Rack? Nah, Colina. Yeah. Let's try that. Yeah, I mean, everything here looks perfectly fine. There's nothing here. The only thing that is wrong is basically the result and us having too much possession. Because that is not really working in our favor, to be honest. It really isn't. We are better at winning the ball back in the midfield and then countering them out wide in the wide target man area and the inside forward area. Getting the crosses in and having a lot of space when we are, creating our goals. We are not really great, and never have really been great when we are having 10 men inside their half and 5 of them are inside that box area. That's not where we are getting the goals, unless it's a corner. Here, this is where we need to win it. Right here, we need to win it, right? But we are not. And it's leaving another opportunity for them. Why is my wingbacks just not defending this right now? Ravoy, you're having an absolutely shitter of a game. The first one, to be honest. He hasn't had a bad game like this before, so... Again, it seems like we're just having an off game here. A really off game. Also our defenders, just both of them, just not defending well. I don't know what to say here. It's... absolutely the worst game of the season so far. 100% the worst one. Marcel on a yellow that is anxious, and yeah, he's coming off. God, why not bring the youngster on? We already lost anyway, so let's give him a bit of playtime here, Rack. Why wouldn't I? Actually, hold on. That was a small mistake. I need to move them around. Nope, that's not true. I thought it was another player over there. Nope, Hammerstock needs to be on the left. Hurak is also left-footed, but he do also have a reasonable right foot, so that's fine. Oh, could be a goal. Ooh, Hurak 1-2. This is a big scene. Oh no. It's disallowed. I think I've had like 20 goals disallowed this season. If that can do it. I mean, it's around that number. So many disallowed goals. Oh, it's awarded. Wow. We got the 6 minutes to score another one. Is it gonna happen? Probably not. Lovely to see Hurak getting a goal. I mean, that's it was a pretty tight one. That's brilliant. The youngster getting in there. Oh, that's so fun. This is a highlight. Okay. See, this right here, when we are not winning, see, where we often win the ball back is like near the midfield here, right? Right here in this box area that I'm creating with my mouse. That is why we are winning the ball back. We are not going up and pressuring them up here, right? But when we win the ball back in this area, we have space to play into on either side or through the midfield because these guys are too far up. This is where we get most of our goals, by winning the ball back in the midfield here. Ooh, that was close. But I don't think we're gonna win this one. Nope, they're gonna get a chance. Yeah, it's... Oof, a missed tackle. Hurak is in there, wow. Long... I mean... Yeah, alright, fair enough. That was a good one. That's 3 conceded in this game. We are definitely leaky. We are very, very, very leaky at the moment. That's not what we saw in the last season, and I am not too sure why that is. I actually have no idea why we are this leaky, because we're basically playing the same tactic when it comes to... we do have a couple of other individual roles in there for our central defenders, but it's overall, of course, the same tactic as last season, and we didn't see this last season at all, especially not when we were playing this tactic. So that's a bit of a concern that we are this leaky with the same players, the same tactic. That's not really making a lot of sense to me. Yeah, from that viewpoint. I mean, I can see where the goals are coming from, right? That's easy enough to spot. But why are they happening? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure about that. I don't really have an answer for that. I need to check out some statistics, and I need to... Yeah, it might be that we just don't win enough tackles in there, because that is the main way we are gonna get the ball back, and also or interceptions in the air. And right now it looks like we are just not quite there. This was really bad. This was really terrible, actually. 3-1. Ouch. That hurts. That's really hurting me. I mean, they got two of their goals come from outside the box area as well as. So annoying. I don't know what to say here. Tackles. So we are the green, they are the red. Yeah, we don't have enough tackles in the midfield. That is where we are lacking, for sure. Why is that happening all of a sudden? Because they're playing a lot wider. And our inside forward is not really good at tackling. Should we try and force them in? Should we try and force people in? I don't think so. I think that would be a mistake to try and force them inside. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Tackles 1. Yeah, we only have 2 tackles 1. Wow, that's... Oh, no, we don't. So why are they... Oh, key tackles. Okay, so they are different colors here. So while we are the green, they are the red. Yeah, we only have a couple of good tackles, and that all of them... What? Is all of them the same player? All of them is Chavoy. And he had an absolutely shitter of a game. Oh, tackles lost. Okay. So really, do we only have... We also have one... okay, I don't know why that's shown it like that then. No tackles in the midfield, right? That's, it seems like... That's a bit of an odd one. That is a bit of an odd one. Interceptions. Okay, so a lot of our interceptions is on the right-hand side. The left-hand side, basically none. So they were definitely trying to get it over here, right? They're definitely trying to get it over there. I don't know how to... I don't know what to say right now. Scoring chances. That's the half chances, right? Yeah. No big chances in the game. They still scored 3 goals. Movement. Not really giving me any information there. That's not really good. Average position. Position. What is that gonna... Wow, nope, that's not gonna work. Aerial challenges. That might be something I can use. Yeah, there is a lot. I mean, there is a lot of aerial chances in their inside their penalty box, right? A lot. So that means we are still doing a lot of crosses. We are also winning quite a few in the midfield, so it seems to be okay, but yeah, a lot of crosses. Yeah. Do I really need to put it on low crosses again, or I don't know? There is something here to be said about that, right? Passes and shots. Yeah, I mean, we're shooting quite well inside the box area, right? I mean, as long as we get it into the box, then that is fine. As long as we don't take... I think they got 2 goals from outside the box area, right? I don't think I need to read too hard into it. If anything, right here is gonna tell me do low crosses again. That's basically create better chances. That's basically what the game is telling me here. But in terms of us conceding, I don't know. I really don't. But I think it would be... I think it might be worth... Yeah, this is not gonna work for me. I need a white target man in there. So sorry, Pastor Lit, but if you have to play in here, you're gonna have to be an inside forward on attack. Now, see, here's the thing. When I'm forcing it down the left-hand side here, I kind of want this guy to drop a little bit deeper. That means he needs to be on a support, right? Could I put someone else on attack instead? Could I have both my... Nah, I don't want both my wingbacks on attack. I don't really want that. It's gonna leave us open too often. So should it go... I don't know. Could I play another role in the midfield that would do something for me? Like an attacking... The box-to-box is already getting into those positionings, but I actually don't need him in that positioning. A Carrilero would be interesting. He's staying wider, so that would be more interesting on... Nah, not really. No. What are we looking for here? Let's go into the last pass map here. Let's figure this one out. Let's figure this one out because it's a big deal. Right. So this is how we're looking in the pass map playing against them, which is looking pretty damn good. And actually, because Wesley was put on support, and then all of a sudden it looks a lot better over here. And we are looking for a more tighter knit group over here who is playing well together. And then a little bit more space over here. So this is okay. Now what I'm thinking is, should I play my... I should probably not have my wingback over here going this far up, because that is leaving less space for Pasalik or the white target man. Normally a white target man up here to have, and the white target man loves to have a lot of space. So I think this might be the wrong thing to do, right? I think it might be the wrong thing to do. I think it might be better for a fullback as well over here. And maybe a wingback on the other hand side. On that inside forward being on support, and he can overlap over here instead. And maybe a Carrilero. Maybe a Carrilero who will drop a little bit further over here when the wingback is further up the pitch. That might work. That's a big change. That's a big change I'm talking about here. But then we also have the box to box. Is that... how's the box-to-box looking here? Yeah, he's sitting in the... Yeah, it's an odd one, because I don't really want him to get too far up. I probably want him to stay wider instead, or just connect. No. No, I think actually... I'm gonna try Carrilero, right? And I'm gonna try... Shoot less often, tackle harder, mark tighter. That's fine. Do the same in the other formation. I'm again gonna show you what I'm actually doing here. We got dribble more. No, that's the box-to-box over here. This is the one. So... And also my mindset about it. I'm looking at the pass map very often to figure out where I'm creating spaces, where I'm creating overloads. Right now I'm thinking we probably need these inside forwards on support over here, together with the deep line playmaker, to create a really good combination play over here, where we are forcing the play anyway, right? And the same on the other side, just on the other side. And then a Carrilero to kind of connect the wide target man and forcing... Oh, we shouldn't have a wide... Here's the thing. Should we have a wide target man on attack? I think so. I think that's the thing. Wide target man on attack. Inside forward on support. A Carrilero. This guy on support. Same on the other side. These guys on support. So they will help out more defensively speaking. Then we are kind of missing someone on attack. And I would like... I don't... Could we play with 2 on attack when we are playing positive? Or should we play with an... I think what I'm looking for here is another thing than a deep line playmaker. Probably something that will create a... I don't know, the deep line playmaker is good in there, isn't he? And also we have a lot of players that can play a deep line playmaker. That's also worth considering. What I was thinking was maybe an advanced playmaker, but I don't know. Maybe maybe a roaming. Yes. Yeah. Let's just read it here. So he's a roaming heartbeat. Yeah, he's the heartbeat of the driven forward with the ball to spearhead attacks. Yes. As well as tracking back to cover defensively, always offering a passing opportunity. See, I'm still not too great with the the roaming playmaker, but I think this combination could work. This could work. What do we have on him? Take more risk, roam from position. That's probably good in this scenario right here where we have. Yeah, that could work. Tackle harder, close down more, yes. Shoot less often, yes. Dribble more, yes. Do the same over here. Make it a roaming playmaker. Okay. Okay. What else? The wide play, the wing back here. What are we gonna do with him? I think we're gonna keep it at one episode, one game this episode, because we're doing all this. So just to notice that, because I mean we do have a cup game, but you know what, it's not that important to show that one. I think this is more important to show, and I think I don't know, but I just feel like this is interesting. It could completely change again in the next episode if I if I didn't like it in the next couple of games, right? But right now this is what I'm thinking is needed, and it's a couple of big changes, especially in the midfield here. To kind of change how we shape up, and also bringing both the fullback and the wingback a little bit further down when we are out of position to help out defensively, right? Still only have 2 on attack, but I think that's potentially okay. We could even go back to balance, but I'd rather play in a bit of a higher tempo, so I could actually go back to positive and then go on higher tempo instead. That could be something. Right now it's just slightly higher tempo because we are on positive. If we go down to balanced, it is also going to drop down to standard, but then we can go to higher. Well, that's too much of a change in familiarity, I think. As you can see, it's dropping a little bit too much to my liking for doing it mid-season here. We can do it when there are friendlies, when we can play friendlies and figure it out, right? But I think that's enough changes for now. I'm just trying to figure out if there are anything else I want to do here. Probably this guy stay wider. Again, yeah, because then they can like cross it out to him. And I want these guys to cross from deep. I actually want them to cross more often as well. Because then they will find these guys more often. They will try to find him more often. I even probably want them to take more risk. That might not be a good idea. Or maybe it is. Nah. Just cross more often. Nah. Take that out as well. I don't like that. Just this. Cross from deep. Shoot less often. Tackle harder. Mark tighter. Maybe... No, I don't want them to mark too often. Well, yeah, I want these guys to mark. But I don't want them to pressure a trigger, I don't think. No. How is the central defenders looking? Take fewer risk. Close down less. Yeah. And this one is good. This guy's gonna go up and mark. Close down less. Take fewer risk. Yeah, that's I have basically not changed this the central part, but now we are changing the midfield quite a bit, which will, and also changing this up here. That's it's a big change. It's gonna be interesting to see. Have I done all the same changes? The inside forward on support here. Is there anything I want him to do specifically here, other than I could hold up play with him? That would be an interesting one. Most of these guys can actually hold up the play quite well. But the white targetman is also holding up play, so that might not be a good idea. I might want this guy to actually, you know, attack, right? I want not attack, but be a little bit more cut in and find passes, right? So I don't really want him to hold up. Sit wider, sit narrow. Nah, I think I'm good with him just being normal here. Roam from position. No. Cross less often. Yeah. Alright. That's about it. I think that's about it. Is there anything here that I needed to change? I don't think so. Cross from... that's all good. That's all good. Nope. Stay wider. Need that one in. What about these? I think they're exactly how they should be. The Carrilero... we could get him further forward when... Nah, we don't... No, we actually need him to be quite far back. Nah, we need him to stay wider. I don't know how that's gonna actually work, but we'll see how that actually gonna work. Wait. If he's staying wider, he will also take up space from the white target man. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me, is it? I kind of need to see how it works, but is there anything else that I'm considering here would be better? A ball-winning midfielder could be interesting. Maybe. It's kind of what we need in there, to win the ball back a little bit more, right? And we can just tell him, well, he's not going to go forward, he's not going to stay wider, so that's actually pretty decent. He's going to trigger a press a little bit more often than the rest, and we can tell him to... dribble more? Probably not. Most of these guys are pretty good with dribbles, but I'll just leave it out and not do anything. Cross more often. No, I'm going to leave the crossing to the fullbacks, I think. So probably just a pretty standard kind of support ball-winning midfielder. Alright. Figuring things out. We could also go back to our central midfielder, but let's try the ball winning. Yep. Let's save it, because now I don't really see why I would have any more changes. What date do we have? 18th of October. So make it 1.6, 16 of the 10th month. Wait. Yes, that's true. That is October. Wow. Yeah, that's the save there. Go over here. You can see how many times I'm doing this, right? It's getting. Nah, I actually like. I absolutely. This part of the game, you know, figuring out your tactics, seeing how it's getting applied in the next game, trying to figure out all the analyze. That is what FM is all about, along with player stories, right? Anyway, guys, I think this episode has gone long enough. I wish we had more time and I didn't take all this time off because of this Victoria Pilsen game. I wish we just won it, and of course. But this Vienna game, it's not that important to me. It's not that important. When are we gonna come back? Likely for these two games here, Slavia's Prague and the Bayer Leverkusen game. I think that could be some fun games to get back into, right? That's probably it. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you around next time.